Hello Noodle Squad! So today is Monday, which means it's my day to do things on this channel. And this week happens to be another one of our favorites week. I'm going to try to be not as bad at describing things I like, because I pretty much was just like, I like this thing, but I'm not really going to tell you what it's about. So I'm going to tell you what it's about this time, hopefully. First thing I want to talk about is this book right here called Let It Snow by John Green and Maureen Johnson and Lauren Miracle. I just read it this month, obviously, that's why I'm talking about it. And it's a kind of a Christmassy story in which each author takes on a particular narrative of a different character, and then you'll see how these stories come together. So I like this book because I thought they maintained really good kind of different narratives while at the same time being able to tie it all together. And it was just really cute. Next thing I want to talk about is this play, Wicked. And I saw it yesterday in the San Diego Civic Theater, which was really exciting, and I thought they did a really great job. This is the second time I've seen this play. At the same place, actually. The first time I saw it was 2 years ago. So if you don't know what Wicked is, it's before The Wizard of Oz, and it kind of gives you a backstory about the witches and almost gives you a new perspective of them. The characters that you may have perceived as good and bad, like the Wicked Witch of the West, maybe wasn't that wicked after all. Yeah. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is this sweater I'm wearing, because if you don't know, it's penguins. Penguins. And as you all know, I like penguins a lot. So I got this sweater at Macy's, and I really like it. And especially because right now it's cold and I can wear sweaters like this. It makes me super happy. The next thing I want to talk about is this book, The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And I read this book for my Women in Literature class, and so we're looking at it from a feminist perspective, but I was interested about this book early on before we started reading it when I saw it on my reading list, because I'd gotten some mixed reviews from it. Like, for instance, Emma said that she didn't like it. But then some people say that they love it, and people compare it to Catcher in the Rye all the time, and I like Catcher in the Rye, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll like this book too, but I don't know. So I did. I really liked it. And a little bit of what the story is about. Sylvia Plath is a poet primarily. That's what she's famous for. So this book is a kind of fictionalized version of Sylvia Plath's life, in the way that the characters and some of the things that happen in this book happen to Sylvia Plath herself, and things that she experienced, this character experiences in the book. However, she is not the narrator, and there's differences in this book and in Sylvia Plath's actual life. So I found that really intriguing, and I like the way she told the story, and I was able to relate to it, so I liked it. Good book. Good job, Sylvia Plath. Moving on. The last thing I wanted to talk about, this isn't even the front, is this. Now, many of you probably are familiar with the first Harry Potter book, which is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, and I've read this book before. But because Gabby hasn't read Harry Potter, Emma and I are also going to reread Harry Potter with her. And so far, I'm almost done. I have about 40 pages left. I'm realizing things that I might have missed, like my younger self didn't really find important, like the fact that Sirius lent his bike to Hagrid, and I was like, I didn't notice that the first time I read it, because when I was reading this, I didn't know who Sirius was at the time. and so it didn't really make sense to me, but now it does. And yeah, so rereading, good. This is why I reread things, and so far I like it. It's about Harry, his experience for the first time going to Hogwarts, realizing he's a wizard, meeting all of these different challenges, and ultimately leading him to the Sorcerer's Stone, which I will not reveal how it is or why, because that's the whole mystery of the book, is you don't know what it is. That is pretty much it for me. Hope your weeks are going well, and that your Thanksgiving was good, and that is all. Bye.
Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.